do? This is your boy, KQKC Boxing, throwing down on another video. Yes, you know me, KQ got to keep it real. Kovalez versus Yarde, August the 24th. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Young, fresh, 18-0, ready to take on a veteran or one of the stars of the light heavyweight division. Yes, he is from the UK. It doesn't matter. Like I told you, boxing is boxing. And what he has done by setting up this fight in Russia, it shows how hungry Anthony Yarde is. Anthony Yarde, I have been following for some time now. If you go back and look at my archives, you will see I brought Anthony Yarde to the forefront. I say it's one guy that I really like. He's young, he's up and coming, and he's muscular. Now, one problem I do have is that muscular. Now, we know how far it got Anthony Joshua. It fatigues him. It doesn't allow him to throw a straight jab due to the fat and muscle combined. Sure, Deontay Wilder, he's got muscles, but he's cut. He's lean. He's something like or Effie Ajaba is something like a Wilder. Let me put it that way. But that's not the problem. The problem is this. Is Anthony Yarde ready for a Kovalez? If he's ready for a man that took on Andre Ward not once but twice, who knocked Andre Ward down, is he ready for the veteran like Kovalez, 33-3? Is he ready for a, well, leave it up to Jim Lamplin, the meanest son of a bitch in boxing, which is not true. HBO sold us a lot of fantasies. Triple G, Kovalez, Bibble, Chocolito, and now look at them. They're at home twiddling their thumbs, looking for a newspaper to write for or to talk sports about. My, how the high and mighty has fallen. But back to Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde is doing what every young fighter out there should be doing. Yes, I'm sorry, but Gervonta Davis, yes. Let him go, Floyd. Let him prosper. Let him prosper. Yes, if he lose, fine. He will learn from that loss. Canelo did. J-Rock did. Many has. When you lose, you learn, you go back, and what you do, you work on mistake that you made. I'm gonna have to say this again. The great Virgin Hunter said, you work on what you good at, and you maximize it. Then you try to work on what you're not good at, and you eliminate it. You minimize it. Then maybe, and just maybe, you're a 50-50 better fighter. Oh, KQKC know his boxing, baby. And I'm going to keep it real, always. Now, Anthony Joshua, I'm sorry that it had to come to this. But Mike Tyson's right. If your mind is not right, you need to not rush into a rematch. Because guess what? The same thing will happen again. With your counterpart, your countryman, Anthony Yarde, he's doing what he's supposed to do. That's what he's supposed to do. Just like Earl Spence, he did what he had to do. He went over in hostile territory. Went over there hungry and snatched the belt. Now it's Anthony Yarde's turn to be going in hostile territory and snatch the belt. and do what he has to do. Now, I commend everyone that's up and coming. Hell, look at Krusher Shields. I understand 2 rounds, a woman, yes, but she has that guts. She took on the best of the best. Don't think Cecilia Brackets is over here in the United States just to take a vacation. See, it's a such thing that we can meet in the middle. Canelo does it all the time, and he gets away with it. He make up his own weight class. Hell, we don't even know half the time what weight he fighting at, because he always pick up a catch weight, 153, 152, 151. I mean, what is going to be, Canelo? We know you're running. We know you're scared. I told you, I'm not going to sit here and be a bias. I'm not going to be a biased champ. Just like I told you, with Porter Power and Greer. No, Greer's my hometown guy. But like I told you, Junior the Truth, he rides with his hometown guy, just like I do. And much praises to Junior the Truth. I respect him with very much love. But I'm not biased like that. I'm not saying he is. Of course not. But my channel, I'm going to speak the motherfucking truth. Greer should have had a draw, or he should have lost that fight. Now, Porter Pop is right to protest, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to save that for my live stream today, because that really bites my ass. That's why I made that comment the other day. Matter of fact, the night of the fight, when I was calling the fight, I said Greer working on his high guard, low guard, high guard, low guard. He bent it down. Porter Pop throwing the right, miss, but he timed him. It's called timing. So, with that said, let me move on back to Anthony Yarde. Anthony Yarde, this is KQ talking to you directly. Now, I doubt if you hear this, but good luck to you. Yes, you're in the UK, and I'm in America. There's no reason, form, fashion, or shape that I can't root for someone that's hungry, that's a good boxer, they want to put some wrinkles in his game, want to show some new wrinkles in his game, and go in house of territory. You can't do nothing but respect a man like that. You can't do nothing but respect a man that has the courage like that. If you're a boxing fan, if you know your boxing, if you know Kovalez, if you know Anthony Yarde, then you know that it's going to be a great fight. Oh yes, styles make fights. You got brawler against brawler / boxer. What a match made in motherfucking heaven. And on Frankie Boy, you know who Frankie Boy is. Frank Warren, which is his promoter, set everything up. And I hate to say this, because I know that Kovalez was HBO Boy, was his supposed to be their savior, but he disappointed them. They dropped him like a bad motherfucking cold. So I would say this: Kovalez deserved to have a hometown fight. Sure, a lot of people want to go to Russia, because they watch every step you make. They follow you everywhere you go. They inspect every food you eat. And don't think the judge is going to be kind to Anthony Yarde. We know what type of country Russia is. We have seen what Russia has done to our election. We have seen what President 45 has done with Russia. So, as I move on, KQKC, you see, I keep it real. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one thing about it. What's important to me is first, boxing. then it's unbiasedness and it's getting the truth and facts out to my subscribers. That's what this channel is all about. This is what the LDBC is all about. We are a community. We all have different flavors that we put in the cake. And once that cake is done, and once that cake is baked, whoa boy, look out for an explosion. But you do get their haters, like in Michigan, Detroit. They hate on the LDBC. They hate on trio boxing. Why? Maybe because some of them might not be as fat as his ass is. We all own our own homes. He stayed in his mama's basement with a green curtain. You see a green curtain when I do my live stream? Hell no. I don't have nothing to be ashamed about. So, as I move on, and the people that show up on this show, I don't trust them. And I'm going to start calling out names too. No. It's not going to be a grudge video here and there. No, it's not. Because I don't answer them. I just speak to them. But I said my piece. Now, I'm going to say a little piece. Now, you know how KQKC does it. I give you my commentary, and I give you their side of commentary. Now, first, another one of my sources is called boxingtalk.com. Now, the reason why I want to point this out, because Anthony Yarde said this. Okay? He said this about the 33-3 Kovalez. Kovalez is not no young puppy. He is a formidable veteran who has been through wars, who has been through many challenges, who has faced adversity. So I'm going to read you verbatim, quote unquote, from Anthony Yarde. Here we go. This is my time now. I am going to show the world what I am all about, said Anthony Yarde. The self-styled beast from the east of London, waiting for my time to come around, has fallen perfectly into place for me. This is my coronation as world champion. Talk that shit, Yarde. And I am going to realize my dream by beating the most decorative of the current world title holders. I am more than happy to achieve my goal in Russia. That's right. It don't matter where you are. It doesn't matter who hometown you fighting at. If you're a boxer, if you're determined, if you're hungry, you will prevail. But we are talking about Russia. If you don't knock them out, or at least knock them down more than once, maybe, just maybe, you might have a slim chance of winning. Because we all know what goes on in Russia. This ain't the first time, and this will not, I guarantee you, it will not be the last. Now, he said, my goal in Russia, and I think it's only right that a great world champion such as Kovalez is given the opportunity to defend his home country. I would agree with that. Hell, Shakur Stevenson, he made his homecoming. He defended his home turf, even though he had a replacement. And Pamper Bob pretty much rigged the whole fight. You might as well say it. If you won't say it, I will say it. Sure, they had to make him look good. Sure, they had to show that, hey, we working with this guy. hey, he's gotten better. He got his man strength. You know what KQ say to that? Bullshit. Top Rank put on the event. Top Rank put the commentators into place. Enough said. Enough fucking said. Now, like he said, he has earned that right. What I know is that on August the 24th, next month, another world title belt will be under British ownership. Now, the United States still holds the record over the UK, as have more champions than the UK. As I always stated, the UK created boxing, but we perfected it, and we continue on perfecting it. Josh Warren, even Yarde. Everybody want to come to the United States because it's better training, better sparring, better everything. I'm sorry, Dominic Ingle. I'm sorry, Eddie Hearn. I'm sorry, racist Barry Hearn. But it is what it motherfucking is. Now, as I close on boxingtalk.com, I'm going to close again with what the British standout Anthony Yarde would say. Now, he did say another world belt in the British ownership, and I would have done that the hard way. You ain't seen the hard way, Mr. Yarde. You ain't seen the hard way like Deontay Wilder saw it. I'm not going to get into it because we, as boxing fans, know what he been through. We knew and know how he jumped out of the truck into the boxing ring and how successful he was. The night he won that title, he won 3-4 rounds on jabs alone. Lose that weight or lose that muscle, I guarantee you will be a better fighter. Your speed will be better. You will see the punches better. You can step around faster. Oh, I have a whole list of what Anthony Yarde can do. I will be breaking down this fight as the closer it will get, but I got unfinished business of breaking down the fight this weekend, and I will do that. So, with that, keep this in mind, people. And you know what? I'm really serious about this. Keep this in mind. ESPN, please don't turn into another HBO. Don't try to give the European more light, more shine than your own American fighters. I'm not talking about fighters like Calvin Plant, which is a great fighter. I love to see old sweet hands fight. But we talking about black fighters, African American fighters that don't get the recognition, don't get the promotional opportunities that other ones get. And yes, Shakur Stevenson did make that point. Now, Terrence Crawford, have you made that point? I don't know if he did or didn't. But I will say this, if he didn't, you need to speak up. You need to understand why Floyd left. You need to understand why Oscar De La Hoya left. You have to understand why Mikey Garcia left. Do I have to go on and on? Don't get me fired up before 12:30. I got a funeral to go to. Yes, one of my mentors. He was 67, 68 years old. He passed away Sunday. He'd been in hospice for 6 months. And his funeral today. So, with that, and the passing of Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker, things are hectic this week. Things are hectic with the fight of Manny Pacquiao and Keith Thurman. Now, first of all, let's get this straight. ESPN is not, and I repeat, is not a boxing app or channel. ESPN Plus was created for Lomachenko and Terrence Crawford. But when Terrence Crawford has a fight on Saturday, you taking pictures with Crawford and Lomachenko, and you promote Lomachenko more than you did Terrence Crawford. That's saying something, because Lomachenko didn't have no fight scheduled. Why not promote Terrence Crawford? Now, Terrence Crawford, yes, he's from the same place I am, from the hood. But I know that I got out of the hood. I know I went to college. I know I put 3 daughters through school. Well, my third going off to college on August the 13th at Indiana State University. But don't insult my intelligence, ESPN, Pamper Bob, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren, because KQKC gonna tell it like it is. So, with that, that's all I have. If you like the content of this video, hit the bell icon. And once you do that, subscribe. Subscribe first, then hit the bell icon. My fault. And also, with that, you will get notified every live stream or video I do. And also, catch my show Monday through Friday, 12:30 p.m. Central Damn Time. I'm about to get fired up, but I will save it. I will save it for my show today. You need to be there or be square. I don't play around. I am an unbiased channel. I'm going to call it like I said. I'm not going to call it like you want me to see it. I'm going to call it like it should be. So with that, that's all I have for you. I'm on to the next one.